Hi guys, Charlie here from FunkyVapes yet again. Sorry it's been a long time since my last video, but I broke my hand and my wrist at work, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. So it's done broke. Good news is, should be a lot of videos coming up, reviews. The bad news is I will be in a cast for a long time, most of the summer. Probably can't swim and all that fun stuff. So, I thought I'd kick off my summer recluse. I can't even drive right now, this seems ridiculous. But anyways, I will kick off my summer recluse video with something that should be fun. It's probably going to be boring to most of you, but I know some of my friends will enjoy it. I did this about 2 nights ago. I went to the hospital. While I was there, I was vaping on my GG. It was cool. Took some pictures in the hospital. And that was 2 nights ago, and now I don't have a GG to vape on because my coil is toast. So I am going to prove to you, I've never done this before, so this is going to be live on camera, that I can make a GG coil, or Odysseus coil, sorry, with a broken hand and wrist and only 2 free fingers. Nothing else really moves. So, bear with me. It's probably going to be painful for you to watch as it is for me to make. And like I said, I haven't done this before, but I'm confident that I can do it. You all know that the GG community knows I've had some difficulty with this light. Is driving me nuts. I've had some difficulty with the Odysseus coils, and I think I'm in that spot now where I can make them pretty consistently. The fortunate thing is, while I was having difficulties, so many of you, my GG friends, offered to send me coils, and they're starting to come in. I just got one from Captain Steve today, pre-made coil. So if this goes terribly wrong, at least I have one pre-made coil, and then I'll just solicit you guys for more. No, but I really do think I can make this happen. So I have my trusty scissors, my little needle nose pliers. I'm going to be using my 34 gauge nichrome wire that I got from P&J wire suppliers. I don't know, wire suppliers. It's really cheap. I got my Vaseline here. Everything's lubed up minus the O-ring on the top. I did that last. I got standard silica wick, and I need some non-resistance wire. I'm going to use this crap from the craft store because it's cheap, and if I screw it up, it's not a big deal. So, it'll be kind of an... oh, a ruler as well. It's going to be kind of a gimmicky video, I guess, because it's not very well lit here, and it's probably not going to be good for close-ups, but we'll see. I'm going to make it from scratch. It won't be too technical. This is going to be the famous crinkle method. I don't know if anyone's shown... oh, shit. Can't really use scissors, but we'll see. This is the crinkle method. This is the method that I find that works the most consistently for me. It uses very little wick, which is nice. You can save that. So I'm going to start by, I like to stretch my wire, make it somewhat straighter than it comes on a coil. And we're going to go about, I'll measure that, looking at 8.5 centimeters here. So we're going to cut 2 lengths of non-resistant wire, 8.5 centimeters. You don't need anywhere near this much. I suppose if you wanted to, you could measure out how much you actually need and just use that length. But I like to give myself a lot to work with, and this stuff is cheap. So, but if you really want to be resourceful, you can measure it out. So, there's me trying to use scissors. Ta-da! Done. Okay. So I find for me that with this 34 gauge here, I've just been making it to taste. I can't really operate my multimeter to show you the actual ohms. So, when I was using 36 gauge, I was making them about 3 centimeters, the actual coil part. So these are going to go about 3.8 centimeters, almost 4 by the time I diddle with it. So I'll cut out about 6 centimeters. Oh yeah, you're never going to be able to see that. Nope. Anyways, we'll 6 centimeters of 34 gauge nichrome wire. And this will form the actual heating part. Ow. Alrighty, so we'll put that away. Bought a little toolbox from the dollar store, holds all my Odysseus stuff. I'm sure you guys care. Oh boy. So next step is to twist the coils, just like you would with the i-Addy or any other Odysseus coil. So I'm going to go about a centimeter, ow, of each, maybe a centimeter and a half. Now I had been toasting the resistance wire with a Bic lighter, but it's hard to light a Bic lighter right now. So I'm going to try to use these needle nose here to twist this. It looks like it's going to work for me. So I can do it with one hand. Oh, she works. And you just twist it until you have a nice twisted together resistance and non-resistance wire. Ow. I really not looking forward to the next 4 weeks. So now you're looking like that. Well, that's not much better. So from here, you fold your no resistance wire over to the braid, pinch down, like so. Now, I do this whether or not I have a broken wrist or not. I pinch about 1 millimeter in my needle nose, and it allows me to make a nice, tight wrap around here, very clean. Oops. Literally effortless. So I do about 5 wraps around that, and then I cut off the excess with my skizzers. The excess little braid part there. Like so. So now, the braid portion is very small, and it's easy to work with. And then I take the needle nose again, and just flatten out that little loop. Ta-da! Cool. So now we'll do the exact same thing to the other side. Except this time we're going to measure it. So like I said, I'm going to go with 3.8 centimeters here. That seems to be working for me. Whoops. Looks like I didn't leave enough wire. So this is going to be probably about 3.5 by the time I'm done with it. I just can't be buggered to go back and start again. Ow. Ow, I just stabbed myself. I have to prove to myself this can be done. Oh, we're doing it. My girlfriend graciously offered to learn how to do this to help me out. But a man's got to make his own coils. It's not too bad on this side. So again, we'll wrap it around. Cut off the excess. Oh God. And now we have the coil complete. I'm going to measure that out. It's 3 centimeters. It's going to be really, really hot. Some hot watts. That's okay. This is just to prove I can do it. For this, I normally use 2 strands of wick, but I'm going to use 3 for no particular reason. Just maybe it'll help the fact that this is going to be a very hot vape, so it'll keep it fed nice. So I cut several 3 centimeter pieces of wick, usually just 2, but I will go with 3. This is going to be the hard part. Ta-da! An Odysseus wick and coil with a broken wrist and hand, and a broken finger. I forgot to add that in there. This ring finger is broken. So yeah, I'm busted up pretty good and I can still do it. So now we're going to install it, and I'll probably zoom through all this. Might actually be hard. You trim your wick. There's no wick in the channel. Okay? Both sides. Now, a lot of people don't like this method because there's a chance for a short. I'm electrically inept, and I've never had a short. So from here, I like to put on the knurled ring. Make sure she goes on straight. No crossy threadies. And I cross-threaded it. Ah. Don't blame me, I'm busted up. Someone I read somewhere just screw it backwards a bit, like keep unscrewing it, and when you'll hear it pop in, and just spin. There you go. It's not cross-threaded. And obviously wrap it around, tighten her up. That's tight. And then, as Scott showed me, I just put a little tension and it's a clean break. Except, ta-da, clean break. Now we install, oh, I'm going to put a bit of Vaseline down here. Broke. Okay, but we can get by this. What happened was I tightened it too much, and it broke when I secured it under here. But now, I'll unscrew it. I'll secure this side with the other side, and just do like a... I'll show you. It's no big deal. Ow. Like I said, I'm determined to make this work. Screw it in, nice and tight. Ow. Now that broken piece is right here. Just screw down the control or the knurled ring. Ow. This is the hardest part so far. Ow. Hope that'll be tight enough. And from here I like to make sure my coils are spaced out nice. Whatever. Good enough. So, put the rest of her together. A little more Vaseline. I already Vaseline this. That's okay. Here's the moment of truth. Now, we need some juice. I want to try the banana milkshake from e-cig. Haven't tried it yet. Oops. Spilling this everywhere. We've done it. We've made an Odysseus coil with a broken hand and wrist and a two-piece cast. So how about it? That means this thing's pretty user-friendly. Seems to be going pretty well. Let's see how she vapes. Oops, my air control. Ow. There we go. Oh wow, that's good. That's really good. Damn, that's a tasty vape. Okay, so there you have it. It can be done. I'm sorry for how long this video was. It's ridiculously long. I'll try to edit some out. But it can be done with a broken hand and wrist. So if that's not user-friendly, I don't know what is. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'll have lots of juice reviews coming up. I can guarantee you that. And vape groovily. I'll catch you later.